All right, you cooking fans out there, we're doing another video here. This is Dollar Bill, the Polish chef. We're here live from Detroit, Michigan. Uh, we're cooking chicken with vegetables and potatoes and everything. I kind of make it a quick condensed video so you don't see me spending hours cutting up stuff like that, but you already know how to do that, I'm sure. So, but I'm gonna give you the basic ingredients, what goes in this stuff, and how to cook it yourself and make it at home. All right, what you can see over here with the pan, basically, I've already cut up like potatoes, carrots, chopped up some celery, onions, just about every kind of vegetable that you use. One thing I would say is don't use green peppers. Green peppers will give you kind of like just a bitter taste. You don't really want that in your mix here. And you want to fill the pan here about quarter ways full of water, because then our secret ingredient at the end here is going to help make the taste better with that water that's in there. Okay, and then the last thing you want to chop up here at the end is your chicken. We're going to use chicken breast today. You can use pork chop, chicken breast, but as you can see, we've already chopped up the chicken breast, just little cubes, basically, because we want to do that last. Because when you use the cutting board, you want to cut up all your vegetables first. That way, you won't get no salmonella or something, in your food. So basically, you do that last. That's the best way to do it. And you clean your cutting boards. Remember, too, also, you clean as you go. Clean your pots and pans, your knives, your cutting boards. Clean as you go, and then you won't have half the mess when you're done cooking. All right. Now, basically, what we're going to do next here, we're going to season this. And then we're going to put the secret ingredient also in this thing here. So, all right, we're going to start off here with a little Lowry seasoning salt. Lowry's, make sure it's Lowry's. Cover that quite well with the Lowry seasoning salt. Next, we're going to use a little black pepper. Black pepper. Then we're going to go with celery salt. A lot of people don't cook with this. It's very good for stuff like this. Pork chops and chicken. It doesn't matter. This is Spice Supreme. Doesn't matter as long as it's celery salt. Just adds more flavor to your already seasoning salt. So. And remember, we've already got like vegetables cut up. We have celery, carrots, potatoes. We have onions and tomatoes. You can chop up 2 or 3 tomatoes and put in also. This makes approximately between about 4 and 6 servings. Little less, little more, but you can feed easy a family of 5 or 6 with no problem with this meal. Okay, next we're going to use some garlic salt. Garlic salt is good and healthy for you also. You can use garlic salt, garlic powder. That's quite up to you. Okay, then next we're going to put in the chicken. We're going to put that in the pan. We're going to throw a cube of chicken right in our pan. Okay, we're going to wash the hands off here. All right, then at the top of this, we're going to add a little bit more of this Lowry seasoning salt just to the top of the chicken here. Then we're going to add a little bit of vinegar. Now, this is important. Make sure you don't overdo it with vinegar. You need like 1 teaspoon. That's it. 1 teaspoon. Not a big spoon, the tablespoon. 1 teaspoon. Okay, this is what it should look like right here. All the vegetables and potatoes on the bottom there with the water there on the bottom. Your chicken on top there, all seasoned up nice. Now here comes the secret ingredient right here. You need 1 stick of this butter right here. This butter here will give that juice that's in there cooking very nice flavor. You use a whole stick. You cut it in like 4 little pieces if you want and spread it over the top of that chicken there. But you need this whole stick. 1 stick of butter. And that is it right there, folks. You see that there? The butter is right on the top of that. All the vegetables ready to go in the oven. You cover it with foil, couple pieces of foil, make sure it's under tight. You poke some holes in it now with the fork just to make sure you got a little air breathing in it. And you set your oven to 350. You can put it at 360 if you want some of that, but don't go over 360. You don't want it to burn now. So 350 is the recommended temperature. You preheat your oven at 350. When it's ready to go, pop it in the oven. You're going to cook this for 2 hours, exactly 2 hours. And you're going to have some very flavorful chicken and vegetables and potatoes that family's going to love. You're going to want to make this over and over again. All right, we're gonna cover this with foil now. All right, again, make sure you poke some holes in it. And one tip I'll give you when you're slicing anything, cutting your vegetable that, make sure you point the blade away from you. When you're chopping and slicing, point it away from you, because if you slip, you don't want it slipping towards your fingers and cut your fingers. Make sure you slice it away. All right, we're ready to go. We're gonna pop this baby in the oven here at 350 degrees for 2 hours. All right, and that's it. We'll let you taste it when it comes out on your own. You make the exact same thing, exactly like I showed you. Believe me, it will be yummy. Trust me on that. And we're going to sign out now, but remember always, our slogan, God is good, and so is our food.